Welcome, everyone. It's, let's see here. How many episodes have we done so far? So here, one was, 1 through 6, 6 through 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12. And this is, we're now at level 12. So this is going to be like episode 5 or 6. Welcome, everyone. This is Hardcore Tips and Tricks. I'm Jimmy Cobra. I know my voice sounds like shit. So, let's see here. Last time we ended here, we did the run over to Red Ridge because we're gonna need the flight point anyway, and I just kind of hopped in the inn so I could get a little bit of rested experience right down here. You're just a little bit, a scooch full, and then I'm just gonna run back. So if we look up here at our quest so far, we got Shimmerweed and the reports at Dunmore or Ironforge area. We have level 10s and 11s here in Elwyn Forest now. We got going to Stormwind City, and we got some Westfall stuff at level 12. So we're heading on back to Ironforge and Dunmore to finish out some of these quests. You'll kind of see how I go about this.
Where would you like to fly to?
We're gonna fly the Stormwind just like this. Bloop. At Stormwind, we're going to get the Elmore's task. We'll pick that up. We will then do the Shimmerweed quest. Before that, while we're at Ironforge, we'll drop this quest off, and then this will lead us to start pushing further across Dunmora. We'll finish out the Dunmora stuff. Head to Loch Modan, drop some stuff off there, and then we'll probably be like 13-ish to 14, and we'll come back and finish out the rest of this Elwyn Forest stuff. So, no big deal. That's just how it goes. I don't know if we'll do the Murloc fins. We might. We look here. I think AFK ran off the edge and died to something that she should have been fighting. Tough, human, mangy wolf. I don't know what that's all about, but back to the beginning. I really want these tips and tricks to help you out as best as I can. So, just to recap, one, make sure you have the right add-ons. They will help you out. Two, it's not a race, and take your time. Um, we talked about caves, and even in the last video, I think I killed Princess, and I kind of showed how um, you need to kind of drag things away from everything else. Um, I know on Princess I kind of got lucky. I think my first shot was like a crit, and it was like a lot of her life. And then by the time they got to me, and I already cast like 2 or 3 more spells, and then I was able to just fire blast and run away. That's kind of what it's all about. It looks like maybe there might be a buff coming soon. There's a lot of people in Stormwind starting to gather, or they could just be jebaited too. That's also another thing that could be happening is people like to just buffs in 5 minutes, bruh. And then a whole bunch of people gather around and they're just kind of waiting and waiting and waiting for buffs. There's actually I think HC Elite Discord tells when they give out the buffs. So that is the raiding guild on Alliance. They drop the buff alerts usually a lot of times. And it's today Monday? Seems like a weird time for buffs on a Monday. So we're coming over here to get this task. We got some things that we can turn into the bank. We can do that at Iron Forge, I think. Gosh. I did this all wrong. I should have gone to the trainer first to get my skills. I just want to check to see if this is going to matter at all. Rep. It's not going to matter at all. So, nothing bad here. So, we'll just pick up those skills in Iron Forge. It's not going to cost any different whatsoever. So right over here should be, there we go.
If you've come looking for the finest craftsmanship on this or any other continent in the world, then you've come to the right place. Grim and Elmore, at your service. You're here to help with my delivery? Very good. The Stormpikes are a respected...
This delivery isn't too tough, so it's okay to pick up, even though it's like a few levels higher than you. And now, instead of like running all the way back, we'll just hop in here. And the rest of the stuff we can do in Iron Forge. So, we'll take the train. And then we'll get our skills. We'll put things away in the bank, and then we'll start to do our tasks. Every 2 levels, you have a chance to upgrade some of your skills. You'll find that like the upgrade skills will help you in your tasks. There's nothing worse than having to take a lot of time to defeat an enemy. I always kind of like to do the middle, because the middle generally has like the thing right here, the portal. Alright, here we go. Bloop. On the train. And now we just kind of wait and let's look. Rabbit Thistlebear. Ouch. Knuckle Dusters. You should be able to take those. I think he probably just drank too much. Defias Trapper. Those are things you should be able. WAP's really taking it today. WAP, 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 WAP. So sorry about them. If you're looking for guilds, Fallen is a good guild. Fallen Empire is a good guild. Because you're gonna want like guilds that have like a good amount of 20s, so that you can start doing your dungeon quests. Usually I wait to about level 20 before I start doing any of my dungeon quests. Paladins, you need to do like one of your class quests before you start in on your dungeons, because you need something from the dungeons, and once you miss the dungeons you can't go back. So there's a big weapon that you can do that you have to get a piece from Dead Mines. So if you do Dead Mines before you get that quest to get that piece, then too bad. So sad. Right, we're right here. We could do find Bingles. Usually I wait on Bingles. I think the magicians are in a different area, so they're over here in the Mystic Ward. We're gonna conjure water and some food. While we got mana, be prepared. That's good. Oh, some nice guys buffed me even harder. Alright, I think I got that already. So we're just gonna run around. The refreshing spring water we're gonna need for a quest, not for quest, but for food. So I'll probably throw that in the bank. Pardon me. Ooh, 43 goes down. As I said, you'll notice most of the people that you'll see dying is somewhere under 20 and below. And these are just like this. This is just not knowing what the quest is about. That you have to fight a level 20 elite that kills your pet in about 4 seconds. Alright, we're in the Mystic Ward. We should find our Mage Trainer.
Hi, greetings. I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage.
Alright, arcane missiles we don't need. Conjure food. Sure. Slow fall. Dampen magic is one of those you could or could not go without. Alright. I'm gonna go without dampen magic. For right now, for a little bit. So you can see I have the downranked skills. Sometimes I do that just in case, just to save mana, right? That's 25 mana difference. And it's about 20 hit points. Alright, we got different food now. We can pop that out. We'll do this. Conjured muffin, goodbye. We want 2 loaves of bread. The reason why it's good to have like this a little bit higher level food is that it regens your life back faster. Just like the water regens your mana back faster. You know, like being fast is good. We'll put our Featherfall there. We don't have any feathers to use for Featherfall, so it's not a super important thing. Alright, we're gonna go to the bank, drop some stuff off, and then after that we will be ready to actually start killing things and start progressing our way to level 13. Fortunately, but every 2 levels you kind of have this thing where you gotta do all this stuff to do this stuff to do more stuff kind of thing, so... Boom! Put that right there. We're not going to need probably any more water, I would say. So we'll take this one extra one left. And then we will craft our bolts of linen. And then we're going to throw these 2 into the bank for us to use later on. So that can be sold. Sold. I like to keep the things that try to get a stack of this. That could be helpful. This is helpful. So we're not going to sell the stuff above the top line. That's kind of like what I like to do. You know, I kind of go line by line down. All right, here we go. Looking for heals for stocks. Looking for tank for Wailing Cavern. Looking for Mara. Tough. Alright, well, not going to focus on that. Dunmorrow. So this isn't too far from the entrance. We're just going to go right down here. Check out some deaths. Riverpaw Brute in Westfall. I think he was trying to do some AoE and something resisted, and you did. Gnarlpine Shaman. That's bad luck. Night Elf zone is no. That will get you. The Night Elf zone, you gotta keep your head on a swivel. So Rift Spawn, level 16. This is the next. This is like the next mage quest we get, and this could kill you. I think you get it at like level 14, and as you can see, a level 16 died. It's very tricky. You have to do some. You can't be bad. I think maybe we'll take the river. We could have just run from this, but it's okay. We got some more meat that we can turn in for cooking. Say okay. So the shimmerweed is just right above us to the here and to the to our right a little bit. You can see the bridge. We kind of got to run up a hill. And there are boxes on the ground, and like some of the kill things that we can kill, some of the trolls that we can kill will drop it as well. It's a chance to drop. The boxes are a guarantee. The boxes sometimes can be hidden, and there's like a big run to find the boxes. It can be a tricky quest. There's a couple places where there's quite a few mobs, and you don't want to aggro them. That's why it helps to be like level 12. The higher level you are compared to the level of the other mobs, it shrinks their aggro range. See, we'll just blast this to do like 2 times. Bam! Bam! Thank you. We just run around this one. So no one's been here, so we should have a pretty good... maybe people have been here. We should have a pretty good chance. 3 people died here. They must have been teamed up. Someone died. Thanks. So I like to go up this mountain here. And the seers are people who can drop the things. There's one right there. That basket. There's one. I saw another dude right over here. We'll kill him. Back up the mountain. You just get hit once. Ooh, violet robes. Okay. Well. I'm just trying to clear up these dudes so I don't get, like, surprised. Like he was about to run. That would have been bad if he got 3 dudes. Alright, let's see here. Any more? Alright. Let's put our bread there so we got it, just in case. There's so many mobs here. Usually there's people here. We got everyone is in Stormwind right now. I think there's going to be a drop. A world buff drop. Oh, small black pouch. There's a basket. There's a basket. But this will be our last one, so. Right, now we just work counterclockwise back. Pretty easy. Just up the mountain. Down the mountain, we're out. Easy. I forgot to drop off the report to the Baron. We're just running. So the Baron quest can wait. Oh, I'm running the wrong way. That quest is right there. So once we turn in this, we're going to head all the way back to the other side of Dunmoral, to this area right here. And we're going to turn in this quest because it's going to give us another quest to visit someone else. So usually it's on the 52 is when it normally drops, but we'll see. So we got a little bit of running to do. We got a small brown pouch. Great thing is, it's free money. Unfortunately, the brown pouches are worth less than the colored pouches. So I might just trade out the green pouch for the brown pouch.
Interest you on a pint? Great! I can't wait to use these in some of my recipes. There's one in particular I think it'll work great in. I'd like my brother Wellart to try my new Shimmer Stout. He's a mountaineer, stationed in the Southern Guard Tower, one of 2 towers on the border to Loch Modan.
Boom.
He may not be a brewer like the rest of us barley brews, but he loves his drinks and I know he'll like this one. Can you bring him this barrel?
Easy money right there. So we're gonna go all the way back this way. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do these quests here, do this quest here, get this guy, come around, do this quest, drop off Elmore's quest, come down and get some of the other quests. We'll probably be like 13 once we do all that stuff, so. We'll take the shortcut right here. Spawning Ice Claw Bear. Alright, someone gave me another. Mine is only for 2. Someone gave me for 7. For 7? We'll stop and get free money. Thank you. Thank you, free money. Thank you. Hogger, level 11. Tried to man up on Hogger. That's what that's for. Oh my gosh. Starving wolves. I generally just don't do that one. That quest that I walked by, it just a lot of times it just takes too much time. It's not a great drop rate. You gotta kill a lot of things. But the biggest problem is that there's always like 10 other people there trying to do the same thing you're doing. So like, you barely get a mob. Just died in Dunmorrow. Probably fell off of something. AFK running, most likely. Red Ridge Thrashers, they're about the same level. If you take too many, you're dead. Sorry about it. Go again, as they say. Go again. Let's see here. Eventually, we'll get shoulders around level 18. Level 18 things drop shoulders, so maybe we'll get some shoulders then. This hunter's out pretty wide. Doesn't have a pet, and he's level 10. Don't know what he's doing. The first thing that you should do when you're a hunter, when you hit level 10, is to do the quest to get the pet. Little hint here, you get experience when you've explored a certain area. So like sometimes if you are looking just for a little bit more experience, you can kind of take a risk to explore new areas, but it can be risky. So here is one of the toughest fights
in the middle of the night. Then this
that you're gonna have. So how do you get back up there? You run up this way towards the street. Just like that. Alright, I think it's back this way. Yeah, right there. And up this way. And sometimes he can be padding back and forth. So this can be a tough fight. Looks like someone's killed him. So the idea behind this is that at about like 50%, you want to have that quest guy help kill this dude, but you have to get him more than 50% down. And there's a certain path that you have to go, kind of dotting him up. This person just basically asks for help, and you can't really help. So since they asked for it, I can't help them. If they didn't ask for it, I would have helped them. Or not. People asking for help can't help people. It's part of the hardcore rules. You can't help people. Red Ridge Poachers. Too bad, so sad. Alright, we just kind of have to wait for the respawn or wait for this guy to die. We'll see it pop up here if he dies. Narg the Taskmaster, he's a random rare spawn. Oh, there he is. Whoa. Where'd he go? That should have. I don't know. So in this game, there's a leash, and this leash. You have to hit him every like 10 seconds. I don't know what happened that he broke his leash. So as you can see, she's kind of jumping in back and forth from the fence. That's kind of what you want to do, is to, you know, you hit him, you jump to the other side, he's got to run around. You jump to the other side. Kind of back and forth, back and forth. But he kind of broke leash here, and I don't know why, because I thought I hit him. As long as there's damage on him, he should. As you can see, she's kind of like just jumping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I wonder if she maybe like terrorized him to like reset him or something like that. Maybe I got because it broke Leash on him. Right, there it is. That's kind of what we're going to try to do too when he respawns in a couple minutes. So I want to say I think she probably did because she was up closer and she was able to get it back. So I think it got trolled.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. Can't cast that yet. It's too far away.
There we go. Just like that. Easy. So anything with these fences causes
Great to meet you. Very well done. Baron will be so happy when he hears the good news. To kill Vagash is no easy task. I imagine one day...
So anytime you see these fences kind of break mob rules. They kind of have to walk all the way around. They just can't hop over it like we do. So you can use these to kind of help in killing elite mobs. Basically kiting them back and forth. It's a little secret. So there's another tip and trick for you on your hardcore challenge is being able to use fences to help you kill things that may be higher level than what you are, or maybe at least elites that are the same level to get some of these good quest rewards. Like, you know, getting greens at like level 10 and stuff is it's kind of nice to have like a green staff and a green green pants, you know. That little bit of extra stamina, that little bit of extra spirit all helps out tremendously, especially like when you live on like 5 or 10 hit points. I think one stam is 10 hit points maybe. So now we're coming here, caves. So this is Quarry. There are 2 tasks here. We'll see how busy it is in the cave. Here's the first quest.
As a member of the Senate and the Explorers League, I've taken it upon myself to take care of this part of the Trog infestation that has gripped our lands. They've certainly made a mess of Golgula Quarry, and for no reason. As we dug deep into the earth. They poured out, destroying our equipment and driving the miners out.
The bone snappers are sometimes a little bit harder to find than the skull thumpers.
Rebuild, then get back to work.
But the
If you
skull
help me
thumpers
with
can
the
be
trogs,
really dangerous to
I'll
us.
gladly recompense you for your time. Those light-blasted trogs, turning my work site into a wreck! Look at that! There goes another barrel of powder. Oh! I wish I could go down there and wring every one of their scrawny little necks. I want to kill them all! This can't be...
Right. Reducing our stamina, that's no good. That's not good at all. Someone must have just been through here. Not to see anything. It's be quite dangerous. As I talked about in caves, you know, like, it's good to see bodies. When you don't see bodies, that's bad. That means a respawn could happen at any moment. How deep did they get? Okay, there's a body.
I'm out of range.
I'm just kind of worried about this dude. We'll kill the skull thumper since it's the only thing here. Alright, we got 3 and 3. We want to make sure that we have enough mana. Always have an escape plan. Right, look what's formed behind us. Drink real quick. you don't want these guys to really hit you. Alright, good. Drink. Before spawns happen. Right? The skull thumpers are easy to get. We want the bone snappers. Bone snappers a little bit harder. A little bit rarer. You have to go deeper to get them. Don't break us. Go. Ooh, big crit. That was to be expected. Right, see how fast they're starting to respawn? That's dangerous. We're in a dangerous place. We gotta be very careful. We're almost done with bone snappers. Let's finish it up. We gotta kind of clear this guy to get out. Do a quick drink. We want to start to make our way out of the cave now. We got what we needed. We're in a little deep. Now we need to carefully make our way out. Like this. You got a few seconds, like as they spawn, a lot of times you got a few seconds before they like trigger onto you. Until they leash onto you. So how I made that run is because I knew that we had a few seconds before they will leash onto you. That's why I made that run as they respawned. Alright, we got what we needed, so we can just start to head out. I kind of want to get all the way out. We'll skip that mob there. There's one right here. Oh. I just kind of want to break this leash, and then I'm going to go back down and grab one of the other bone snappers. Or skull thumpers. Should be like right over here somewhere. There's one. Alright, there we go. So you could see how how dangerous caves can be if you're uncertain to things. So like when I saw those things spawn, I knew that there's like a little grace period that happens.
Hopefully we can take advantage.
There's a grace period that happens before they leash onto you, and that leash is what ties them to you. When you damage them, it holds onto the leash, like how I did with the big Yeti, right? Like I attacked him, I pulled him back, attacked him, kept him move slowed, right? Attacked, and he kept following me because I kept the leash on him. Once that leash breaks and he's far away enough from his like starting place, he just runs all the way back. So he'll reset, and you kind of don't want that. You want to make sure you keep that leash going when you're trying to do that.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. But I won't be happy until they're all dead. All of them. Alright, so those two quests are done. We are now going to be running
up to this area, turn in that quest. That one's next. So there's going to be like a turn in here, and there's like another quest that has a couple of extra quests to it. So we'll do that. And then we'll grab this flight point right here. We'll hit here. Maybe we'll come down, grab those two quests, come back up this way, get this quest, turn that one in, run down. All right, I was AFK running there. Could have been really bad. It's the Dwarven boys. What's up, boys? All right, take this branch right here. Sometimes there's chests in this water here, so you can take a look for yourself. If you're a dwarf, you have an ability that allows you to sense the treasures. If you're not, you gotta go and take a look, and it depends on what you're looking for. You're not gonna really find anything much in this first zone of stuff that might be useful. Like in Loch Modan, though, those chests you might find might have something fairly useful. So we can take a look. We'll cast the spirit because we might need it. Don't need that or that or any of that. It's fine and dandy. All right, we got some good. We got half a stack of linen, which isn't too bad. Make another 5 bolts. We'll start to get more stacks of linen as we go. Especially when we start to kill the Defias people over and over again. We'll start to get a whole bunch of linen.
You got my attention. Oh, whoa! This stuff really puts a shine in your eyes. I feel like I can see in the dark. I've been drinking more of that shimmer stout my brother made. It's great stuff. I want a fellow mountaineer to try it. His name's Cadrell, and he's usually patrolling the road through Thelsamar in Loch Modan. To get to Thelsamar, go southeast through the tunnel, then turn northeast when the path forks into a road.
So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, we're going to grab these 2 quests, and then we're going to come back through and continue on going north. So the one quest is right here, and the one quest is right there, where you can see the guy up in the inside. So you kind of have to go all the way around.
We need to protect the Loch, adventurer! With so many of the King's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we've become
Basically, everyone needs you to do everything for them, so don't worry about it. It's just your life now as an adventurer. Must do all the things for people. And then the easiest way to get down is just the...
You may or may not be aware...
It's just to kind of jump straight down, just like that. Boop. It's harder to get up than it is to get down. Or so I've heard in a song. 'Cause you gotta get up before you gotta get down. And we head back up this path again, then we continue running. So a lot of zones have like a big range between zones. So some like half the zone is like from this level to this level to do, and then half of the zone is like from this other level to this other level to do. And it's, you know, like you can try to do the whole zone, but a lot of times those earlier quests can be kind of hard because you're at like a different level than everyone else. If only there was a shortcut through here, I would take it. But we kind of have to go back out this way and back around. Or what you can do is you can do half the zone, then you go and do half another zone somewhere else, and then by the time you've done that, you're at a good enough level to do the other half of the zones. So that would be my advice to you, is not to it's to kind of like do half of one zone, go to another area, like do the dwarven half zone. You can even do like we're almost getting to the point where we're gonna make the run to the night elf area, and we just kind of keep doing half a zone, half a zone, half a zone, and it helps us get to a good place experience points wise. So you can see we're almost about to hit 13, and it's almost been about an hour, which is kind of nice. In about an hour, we did 1 through 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12. And I think 10 to 12 was like maybe about an hour and a half. So as you can see, like the levels are now starting to get a little bit heftier, but also there was a lot of running in this. You know, there's a lot of just traveling, having to go to Stormwind, do a whole bunch of stuff there, having to do things in Ironforge, and we even forgot to do something in Ironforge, right? So, you know, like there's probably like 40 minutes of us doing quests and like 20 minutes of us just running around Stormwind and getting skills and getting to the bank and doing things like that.
My friend and fellow siege engine pilot Maury Hildelv is lost in the hills.
He's over
We're
here.
looking for a rare ore that's needed for a high-grade blast powder. And during our search, he drove his engine up a steep hill and busted it. Still convinced that ore was in these mountains, Hildelv charged me to guard our engines while he continued on foot searching. It's been...
Okay, there's kind of like a big creature, but he's not too high of a level. We should be able to kill him. His name is Claw. He's a bear. A lot of times, if no one's been here to do this, he'll kind of like sprint out at you after you. There he is. Here he comes. We're just going to kind of back up.
It's too far away.
Like he resisted. He shouldn't resist. Let's get him up. Sometimes there's just a giant line for him, and you know, you do that quest and he's not there. You gotta kind of like wait and try to tag him faster than all the other people. But I think people are kind of spread out right now. Gosh. It's a Monday afternoon, so we got a little bit of extra love here. Ain't nobody around.
Talk to me. This is grim news, for Hildelv was a good friend, and I wish I could have been there with you when you found the beast, Mandraclaw. Thank you, adventurer. Your deed will be remembered by the pilots of the Ironforge Siege Brigade.
So we're almost level 13, and it's been about an hour. So enchant ourselves. Kind Warlock gave us Spirit. I didn't even notice it. I didn't even know when we went by a Warlock. But I guess I wasn't paying him much attention. We got Emo Jimmy the Mage. Alright, we're going to run down the side of the hill. The entrance is right here. Just right round, baby, right round. Like a roller coaster, right round, right round.
Here there.
We drop this off, bam!
Ah! So Grimman finally finished my axe. I can't wait to try it against some trogs and cope. The Silver Stream mine to the east.
We'll pick up these quests here.
There is a dwarven armor smith whose work I admire greatly.
And we're not going to do this quest here because there's another quest that we need to pick up in town. So this is Filthy Paws. The quest is just right over here to the left. There's another quest of killing the dudes and getting their ears, so you kind of want to do both of those at the same time. This is also in a cave, so you also need to be kind of head on a swivel. You'll notice that there's a whole bunch of wildlife creatures. You're going to need those things for a quest. So we're heading to this small little town up here, where we'll get a few more quests. As you can see, like my quests, I don't have like 18s or reds or anything like that. I want to try to keep them in the yellow to green zone. If they're higher than that, I'm not going to pick them up at this time. I'll wait because most likely I'll be back. And I'll show you kind of what I mean when we get up here to this village. I think it's Thelsamar. Yep. So when we come up to Thelsamar, I'll show you kind of what I mean by the variance of the variability of the different tasks. Alright. Succubus Minion. Dragon Maul Scout wasn't patient when he tried to make his run, is what we kind of want to do too, is make our run here soon.
Welcome to Thelsamar, your home away from home in Loch Modan. Thelsamar is a nice place, but it's not all beer and salted meat for those who answer the call to duty. If you're willing to face danger in the name of the Alliance, then read the poster outside the Thelsamar branch of the Explorers League.
Okay, here's a quest.
There's never a shortage of empty bellies here in Thelsam.
And that's to kill, like, spiders, bears, and boars. But you're going to want to kill that stuff anyways, because it's going to give you stuff. And if you look right here, Iron Band's Excavation 18. There's a wanted poster that's like level 22. Like right here, I don't think you can even get it yet. But like this side of Loch Modan is like up to level 15. This side of Loch Modan is 15 and greater. So you kind of want to be careful. It shows you, oh, look at all this cool stuff over here, but this is dangerous stuff to get to. So especially at level 12. So you don't really want to mess with this side. All right. All right, that's 1 to 13. That's level 13. We're gonna pick our talent. 15% armor isn't too bad. A little bit faster casting isn't also bad either. This is the big one. Let's get a little bit faster cast time. Never hurts. Never know when that might actually be a good thing. So, I'm Jimmy Cobra. That's level 13. Thanks. I'm trying to keep these to like about an hour long or a level long, basically, and they're going to start to increase as we get to like higher and higher levels. So it took us about like maybe 45 minutes to do this level. 25 minutes was running around. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Jimmy Cobra, Hardcore Adventures.